Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
So I don't know about everybody in the BAIO. So what I do is I like go out and I kind of like, I ain't gonna say recruit, but I kind of like trying to connect instead of convince someone. So like I said, when I talked to the young gentleman that was at the AT&T store that was studying for bioengineering, I said, you know what? I need to talk to you. I need to connect with you real quick and see what you're dealing with. So this way I can introduce him to the BAIO.
Right.
So,
you know what's funny? I'm really, if I get a situation where you found someone like that, then I would probably refer them to BIO. But I'm really careful about who I refer there now because I'm just trying to get the right energy. You know, like I don't want to bring somebody in that's on this, you know, this diva shit, because a lot of these guys are divas, man. They really are. They expect you to roll out, you know, the red, black, and green carpets.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, definitely.
Black and green.
I know what you say.
You know that carpet will have to be red, black, and green. That's funny.
Yeah, they want you to red that out. They roll it out for them.
Yeah.
And just ingratiate them. And I'm like, listen, nigga, I ain't got time for all of that shit. We ain't nobody. You are not a diva.
In the background.
Yeah, all of that. Nobody cares about that. We want people to come in, and I believe that the energy we have is really good in the group.
No, it is. It is.
It really is. It's like it's not a lot of divas in there. It's not a lot of people that's coming in making demands and all this other crazy stuff. They're getting in where they fit in, and they being a part of something.
And like I tell people that that I talked about what we are talking about, I said, look, nobody has an ego over them their old self. So they're like, what are you talking about? That meaning that you're not the shit. Like everybody's on the same page. I don't care what you do.
And you know what? Don't keep in mind, Nandata, you can be the shit. I don't have a problem with you being the shit. But you see, like Minister DeWoo tells you, I'm the shit when it comes to this. But he's not divisive. He only wants to help. You know what I'm saying? So you can think that you're the shit. That's not a problem. The problem is when you're thinking that you should shit over everybody else. Then you got a problem.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. So what I was saying was that you are the head of what is going on. I was like, no, you're not that guy. Like, it's a collective input for what's going on. So if something happened to me, someone else is going to replace you.
And if you let's say within a certain industry, like let's say you have a bunch of surveyors, and all these surveyors get together and they decide that this person would be the person that best represents us, then they made a group choice and a decision that that person is the representative. That's cool.
Exactly.
Because that's group consensus. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But nobody's coming in on some self-appointed bullshit.
Right.
And that's the beauty of it, man. That's why I see it coming together every day, and it makes me smile, man. It's coming together.
It is. I love seeing the activity on the site, and just people doing it on their own.
Right.
Involved on their own, just sharing ideas. I love it.
Because what I think what's going to initially happen is when we get enough skilled people who represent the professions that we need to go over there initially, then it's going to be a trip over to whatever land we go to. You know, we're just going to have a group trip set up and we're going to go there.
Right.
It's that simple. But the first thing we got to do is find out, like Jonathan says, we're in the military, they call it the mustering.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing now. We're mustering. And it's very exciting, man, because it definitely beats the hell. I'm quite sure the people listening to this broadcast, I hope that you got something out of it and you didn't walk away wanting to slit your wrist, because that's what happens when I listen to Yvette Carnell.
I've never listened to that woman, Joe. So even when you and Dynas crack the jokes, I'm like, well, I don't get the reference, but whatever.
Yeah, but you feel like committing harikari when you go to listen to these people's shows. Like, what's the point in living?
That sounds terrible.
Hey, so hold up. So like what I was telling Belle, like you told her like she ain't missing nothing and she lucky. Like we had to suffer through all of that just to get bits and pieces of information. Like, you know what? This is irrelevant. It's not going to happen. This is total bull crap. And yeah.
Oh no.
So here's a true story. Here's a true story. One of my sisters that joined the BAIO, I met her through with Corey Grooms and Apolitical Week. It was a group called Apolitical. She's throat and pathologist.
Oh, speech pathologist.
Speech pathologist. Yeah. So anyway, I met her on there, and she actually, me and her linked up together, and she actually helped my daughter walk her through the program of what she need to do. So she already been through the bullshit that she don't need to do.
Right.
And now she's walking my daughter through, hey, look at here. This is what all these foreigners are doing. They come in here on this degree, but I had to do all of this. So now I'm telling you, so hey, here's what you need. That mentorship that she's providing for her is actually accelerating her her way into the next part of her life to pass it down.
Right.
So this is why I said I like to link up with people that's like-minded. So it's at no cost at her. She said, I'm willing to do this because all of the BS that I had to put up with, I'm ready to pass it down to someone else to cut all of the middleman out and cut the bill out. So my daughter has paid $0 towards her education.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's what happens when you hook up people, and that's what the whole, you know what we're doing? We're doing the exact same thing that the damn Jews do. It's the exact same thing. A Jewish person's mentality is if I need something, I know that there's a Jewish person that can provide that service. And that's what should be our mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
If you have these professional networks built up within the BAIO, if you have any problem or any industry where you need help, you have a resource right there. And see, this is the thing that really annoys the fuck out of me. Why are average, everyday working class people who are doing this in a fucking spare time coming up with these concepts, and the people who are paid, it's their job to represent us, are doing jack shit?
Shit.
Right.
It's exactly.
We're sitting up here talking about hyperloop technology and how we're going to design an we're fucking working class people.
Right.
Why are we talking about this? And yet you got people that represent black people, so to speak, and they ain't doing shit. They're not even talking about this stuff. All they're talking about is police brutality and how we getting treated bad by the system and how we just as good as everybody else. Really?
Right.
Really? That's a hell of a motivational speech for our young people coming out of high school. They can really take that and move forward in life.
That's a depressing reality.
And that's what it feels like. When you listen to these shows, you feel like slitting your wrists. I watch Hidden Color. I love the Hidden Color series. But like I said, they get to the solution part and then it face plants.
Oh no! See,
what you say? When you say go plant some tomatoes?
Yeah, like I'm going to show you how the white man has been against you historically, medically, politically, socially. He controls the food supply. He controls the world. He's putting up satellites. He controls outside of it. And then at the end of all of this, you tell me, this little black man, how the whole fucking world is against me. My solution to it is to grow some tomatoes and homeschool my kids. That's the solution. That's the biggest face plant I've ever seen. I've seen extreme skateboarders take less of a face plant than that.
Man, look, man, you have me crying over here, man. Like, I'm serious. Like, literally,
you gotta
like,
laugh
man.
to keep from crying.
Exactly.
Oh
Man, look.
Good luck, nigga.
Good luck.
Good luck, nigga. Get some seeds. That's your solution.
Oh, man.
Because you would figure at the end of all that information, that the conclusion would be, damn, we got to control something of our own in order to combat this. No, the solution is good luck, nigga. Let me know how that works out for you. And make sure you hit my Patreon up and my PayPal.
Oh, no.
Because I got another tape coming out letting you know just the white man is God. So be on the lookout for the white man is God video.
Oh, my God.
How the black man can't win. I would love to see their discography. Like if you put that discography on fucking Wikipedia or something, that'd be a hell of a discography. First album, We Can Do It Right Here. Second album, You Can't Win. Third album, Good Luck, Nigga. Come on, man. It's like crazy.
I'm mad. The first one was We Could Do It Right Here. And then I go, well, what the hell was the point?
Oh, God.
You can't compare to the status right here. Legendary worldwide, we can battle right here. Listen, Junior, I'ma tear back your wig. This ain't TV, but I'll show you what a fear factor is. Stop grilling me, and all that fronting is killing me. You leave me no choice but to hurt your feelings, G.
About to slap rappers around and improve the game. What?